Okay. Hello. Welcome back. Turkish Star Rose. I don't know how long I'll be able to be out here because it is actually starting to rain. And I'm not sure if my mic is working or not. I tested it, but it keeps working on and off. This week, Mercury is in retrograde, so there's a belief that I have, and I do feel like my electronics have been very much affected by that reality. So, like I said, welcome back. I would love to spend more time out here. It is raining. It is pretty cold out today. And I did show up and stick with my commitment for the once a week videos. I ended up not publishing last Sunday's video. I stayed up late, not really late, but I did stay up editing it. And there was just a lot going wrong that day. This is the weekend before Mercury went into retrograde. Mercury officially went into retrograde on Monday. And I had the time in my car on Saturday night stop working. And then it started working again on Sunday. But it wasn't confirmed yet when that had happened. I just looked at my phone and saw that the time on my phone was different than the time on my car. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. And I figured and did confirm that it just my car just recalibrated itself to because I had manually changed it to be aligned with the time on my phone. So I didn't expect it to rain. I actually didn't check the forecast or anything. I am actually gonna make sure that this isn't getting like wet, because I'm gonna have to wrap it up pretty quickly if that's the case. But I hope everybody had a nice Thursday, regardless of what you did, whether you celebrate Thanksgiving or if you do not. I think it's a nice day to just chill out. If you don't do anything specifically for the holiday, I think it's a great day to just relax. So the video that I did not publish, I got more into the split energy and also relating it to visualization, because like I said, I'm going to branch out and do some other channels at some point that pertain to other areas of my life, but this channel is very much inspired by law of attraction content. And if you've ever watched Abraham Hicks, I get into, and if I do decide to publish the video that I did on Wednesday, the day before Thanksgiving, I do get into this. So if this is a repeat of that information, I apologize. I'm probably going to publish that. But like I said, I did definitely come out here last Sunday and I did record a really cool video that it was good. It just, there's a lot with it that it was kind of going wrong, and just looking at the footage, I just kind of decided not to publish it. But I did still keep with my commitment to make the video once a week. I still stayed on track with that. It just doesn't look like it because I ended up not using that video. It's pretty cold, so I'm trying to stay on topic here. But split energy, visualization, what I covered about that was, if there's something that you're trying to align with, I like the word alignment. I'm just gonna wait till these people walk by. So I like the word alignment. If you're trying to align with something, there's something that you're trying to do or get, I would say what makes visualization very powerful is, like, we walk around, I'm trying not to get too scattered here, but we walk around with a lot of split energy on a regular basis. I think that's like the norm. I think anxiety definitely comes into play here. So I talked about the 16-second, I don't know if it's the 16-second rule. That sounds, I don't know. The 16 seconds of uninterrupted visualization allows you to fully immerse yourself in the visualization process. Or what I should say is practicing to do that for 16 seconds. Like if you could work up to 16 seconds, that becomes powerful. It creates strong momentum of uninterrupted. So split energy would be your doubts. So if there's something that you're focusing on, if you've ever noticed that your doubts can intercept, and probably do on a very regular basis, some things that you start to focus on something, it makes you feel good for like a couple seconds, and then like it gets interrupted with a doubtful thought. The idea of this practice, the 16 seconds, is to work up to ultimately 64, I believe. Please correct me once again if it's actually 17 seconds, but I believe it goes like 16 and then you work up to 32 seconds and then you work up to 64, which is obviously over a minute, of uninterrupted visualization where you're allowing to immerse yourself in this visualization without the doubtful thoughts popping in there. Because at first, when you first do this, and we probably do this all day, every day, not probably, we literally do this all day, every day. You try to stay in a good mood, you try to stay focused on something that you want, or you try to stay focused in general in a positive direction, and it's almost like, it's like we've been programmed to find something wrong with the moment that we're in. Here we go. So this is one of the things that happened on Sunday. The wind was blowing and I kept like chasing. I felt like it was like a weather vane. I was like chasing my equipment in circles and it was a little ridiculous. Not like in actual circles, but it kept moving, and until I perfect this whole setup to where that's not going to be a problem, I'm going to just have to deal with that, I guess, a little bit. Maybe I could just move myself for a minute. It is getting really cold, I have to say. But, I mean, I think it adds to the ambiance of, it's not always going to be a sunny day. So, I'm still going to show up. I might not always do this outside of my car. Obviously, there's going to be like precipitation, things that are going to prevent me from being able to do this, but I really would still like to try to do this as much as possible outside of my car, because that was part of my commitment to myself. That was part of getting myself out of my comfort zone, which is a very big deal to me. Getting used to like people being out and seeing me recording. It's becoming very normal now, but I just want it to be like super normal to the point where I just don't even like flinch if there's like people, watching me or whatever. So getting back to this visualization, how powerful it is to, you start with 16 seconds because 16 seconds is very easy. It's like under 20 seconds. You think of how fast 20 seconds goes by. This is like less than that. So if you can practice and see, like you might even actually surprise yourself, be amazed of how difficult that could be at first. Like we don't realize how many doubtful thoughts we have that can really, I'm going to probably have to put the kibosh on this. How quickly a doubtful thought will come up. And that's why we get derailed from attracting things that we want into our life, into our reality. And when you're in a state of having doubts, this could dig really deep and go kind of beyond, or even like, I don't want to say necessarily contradict some of the things that are said on other channels, just like certain aspects of this type of content. This could get like kind of all over the place with where I'm at right now with it. Because I feel like when you're in a state of having doubts, you're obviously not aligned with that thing. And part of that could be just like the perception you have of yourself altogether and what you think you deserve. Like this can go into like this could go a lot deeper than just visualizing and practicing in order to try to align with some reality. This could go as far as to Like, why do doubtful thoughts come in? There's so many other topics I'm going to cover too, not just split energy and visualization. It's just that that's what I landed on last week, and I kind of wanted to reiterate it because I felt like it went really well. And even if I came out here and I had some completely different topic to cover, and like that was like the furthest thing from my mind, I would just cover whatever came to my mind. But I didn't really have something. I feel like there's some resistance going on because of the fact that it's cold. It's sort of raining a little bit on and off, and as you can see, also it's windy. So it's like it's moving my stuff. And I don't even know if this mic is still working. So part of the doubts and the resistant thoughts could be a matter of what you feel like you deserve. What have you been programmed to feel like you deserve? And like, because that is like the start of some of these things. Like if you even don't even feel worthy of thinking about something and allowing yourself to feel good about it. Like truly like allowing yourself to enjoy a thought about something. I almost just like want to keep this in the video because it's just kind of funny. I mean, I could sit here and visualize my stuff working. I am probably going to do the rest of this in the car. And I'm definitely probably going to publish the video that I made in my car yesterday. Or Wednesday. It was Wednesday. So let's just put that aside for now, the self-worth aspects of why we have all these doubts. Because a lot of it is systematic programming. I mean, we are programmed to just not really feel like we're worthy of anything, ever. So, that's affecting how your ability to visualize things. But the goal with the practicing the 16 seconds is 16 seconds is obviously it's a very short amount of time. So it can be like fun. I mean, it's a fun little game to play. And start with things that are small. Like, you know, like in The Secret, they talk about like, you know, manifesting like a cup of coffee or something. I don't know, like $5. I don't know, like little things like that. But I would like to take it further too with what I said when I was in the car about your intentions matter too. Like that's a big thing. Your intentions with your manifestations. I think your intentions are really like the ultimate important thing driving your manifestations. And just in general, it's just very important to have the right intentions, because that affects everything. And like I said with the house situation, if you want a house, like, are you doing it because you want to show off that you have this like big house and it's just like you're just showing off to people? And if you want to like feel good about like where you've arrived and it makes you feel good, I mean, there's still okay to have some like ego kind of stuff with that. But if that's your ultimate goal, like the only goal is that you want to show people, you're like proving yourself to other people. If that's like the only goal, that's really empty. So, but if you want more space to like you have hobbies and you want more room to like create art, or you want to have family over more and like it would give you more room to have like family gatherings, or just like, you know, there's just specific things that are more connected to your heart, that's much more powerful to attract. And you could still attract things that are more of an ego-based kind of desire, but at the end of the day, it's going to be like very empty. But with the split energy, there's so many aspects of split energy, and basically like it goes beyond just like the visualization. It goes with anything that you're trying to focus on throughout the day, or if you want just the trajectory of your day in general to go in a certain direction or go well. Because I found myself many times, like, the day is going well, and maybe I've acknowledged that the day is going well, and then somehow, like, a negative thought or something, or a doubtful thought, or a problem will sprout up, like, in my mind, to kind of derail that. It's like I'm not giving myself permission to, like, feel good about having a good day or something. Being very generic, like, this could be like a day at work. And that's split energy. So it dilutes the energy that you're putting into something that you're trying to focus on with intention. And it's so amazing how easily we could be derailed from, like, a good thought, just in general. Because when you have a good thought about something, you're in a state of appreciation. That is a very powerful state to be in. And it's just a good state to be in, and it feels good to be in that state. So it's a shame that when you start to enjoy that state, or you find something that you do feel appreciative about, it's just a shame at how quickly something could come along and just infiltrate your consciousness and kind of derail you from that thought process and take you back to, like, oh, well, here's a problem over here. Remember this problem over here? Like, you're not focusing on this problem over here. And it's like, it'd be good to get to a state where you could fully bask in appreciation, even if it's just like you're having a good day and it's going well. And then, like, acknowledging, yes, there's still tasks that need to be tended to, but I'm still going to focus on the fact that this day is going in a good direction, and the things that should get done, that need to get done, will get done. But I'm going to still focus on this day going well and being in a positive direction. So my stuff stopped working, which is fine. I'm very cold, and my ears. I'll probably I'm thinking about just, like, combining Wednesday's video with today's, what I got. I don't know how scattered it's gonna look, and I apologize. My energy is weird this week. Mercury is in retrograde, and I don't know if that means anything to anybody that's watching, but it definitely means a lot to me. My equipment was, like, there's, like, other equipment things going on over the weekend, and Mercury went into retrograde. Mercury did not go into retrograde until Monday, so I don't know. I'm like, I don't want to underestimate the power of that. Some people might not even think that that's a thing, but I feel like it affects things, and whether it's a belief that I could change, I'm not gonna try to change it. I'm just gonna accept it. And I would like to talk more about these things. The next video I might just go to a completely different topic and then, like, bounce back to this one, because I really do want to put more into the split energy concept, but I don't want to stretch. I don't want to, like, string it out, like, way too long, because I feel like I'm in a weird energy. And I feel like I want to bring much more to the videos. So, who knows what I'll talk about next time. But this is Circus Star Rose. Thank you so much for watching. If you've subscribed, thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate you so much. See you soon.